online and on your smart speaker. Get that feeling on the Limestone coast. This is SAFM.
Servicing Australia since 1979.
Hi, I'm Isabelle Everett with a news briefing. There's no reprieve for New South Wales residents with heavy rainfall expected over the south coast, Illawarra and parts of the Tablelands. Flood warnings are in place for parts of Sydney's northwest and southwest, with major flooding already seen at North Richmond along the Hawkesbury and Lower Nepean rivers. Jane Golding from the Weather Bureau says the state's north will be battered with intense rain again over the coming days.
We are looking, unfortunately, for a few more days of wet, stormy, flood-producing weather across New South Wales, but we can see some clearance later on in the week, so hopefully just a few more days.
Meanwhile, the Queensland government is directing more than $2 million towards the state's flood recovery effort. Shane Warne's body will be returned to Australia after an autopsy in Thailand. It's been revealed the cricket legend was suffering from chest pains days before flying over. Australia's ambassador to Thailand thanking authorities for their assistance.
The hospital in Gorsamui for facilitating this process and getting Shane Warne back to Australia as quickly as possible. They've been very compassionate, very efficient and very understanding. So thank you, Superintendent.
The Ukrainian president has thanked Australia for its support in funds for military equipment and humanitarian aid. Scott Morrison spoke to Volodymyr Zelensky overnight, saying we stand firm behind Ukraine. And Adelaide has been struck by a magnitude 3.8 earthquake. There have been no reports of injuries or damage to buildings.
Open your ears to a new world of audio with Listener. Radio, podcast, music and news, all in your personalised daily feed. Download the Listener app now and listen for free.
Day 3 of the first test between Australia and Pakistan is underway. The Aussies were none for 56 a short time ago, trailing by a mammoth 420 runs. Tanasi Kokonakis has lifted Australia into the Davis Cup group stage final, defeating Hungary 3-2. GWS has defeated Collingwood in the Community Series clash in Sydney. And in the NBL, the Perth Wildcats walked away at 19-point winners over the Adelaide 36ers. The Sydney Kings are on court against Tigers.
Buying or selling rural or residential properties, you're one and done. This is SAFM weather.
Staying cloudy, getting down to 11 degrees overnight. Tomorrow, partly cloudy skies, 23 the top for the Limestone coast. Tuesday, partly cloudy and 20. And the Listener app is the new home of your local news. Join now to listen live or on demand.